Hello, hello. It is day 164 of my 365-day raw suspending disbelief journey. It is, what day is it? September 3rd, 2024. Um, and I just heard my kid cough. Ah, panic, panic, panic. No, I'm just joking. I am, though, I I was part of a session today to help transmute some of the eclipse energies that are going on right now. And ever since, I've been clearing a lot of throat stuff, and then I just heard my kid cough right as I was turning this on, and I was like, I am not getting sick when I am going to go on stage in a week. Like, this is not happening. And it instantly reminded me of that upper limit problem thing of that getting sick or getting hurt right when you're at another limit, when you're, or like when you're crossing another threshold, right? When you're up leveling. And I'm just like, nope, it's not happening. I will be reading my trusty book tonight. I will be going back and making sure that I completely have this under wraps, and like I'm switching my beliefs around here, and we're not being sick. We're not doing this. I'm not doing that. So that's where we're at right now. Today was busy as usual lately. I got a ton done as usual lately. Things were great as usual lately. And now my kid is coughing. So it was just like this total switch. I also had I had this conversation tonight, and it really blew my mind. So this was what I intended to come in here and talk about, not about my kid coughing. Um, but so this is I was sharing about my event that's coming on to, a week from tomorrow, speaking on stage, and uh, the person that I was talking to was saying, like, "Holy shit, impressive! That's really cool," all of that stuff. And I was saying, like, "Yeah, I'm excited. I'm also a little nervous. Um, there's yeah, I feel less prepared than I could be. I've known for a little while, but things have been chaos, and so I've just been, um, you know, trying. I'm trying. I know I'm gonna do it. I'm at the point of like, should I maybe just not write it and just fly by the seat of my pants, because um, I feel like there's no way in hell that I could possibly ever memorize it in time. And like at this point, if I were to fully actually write my whole talk, my whole speech. So and like it's not like a 2-minute thing that I have to remember, right? It's like you have a 20-minute window. So I don't have to take the whole 20 minutes, but I'd like to utilize as much of it as I can. And so it's a lot. And so I was saying I'm excited, and I'm also a little freaked out, all at once kind of thing. And um for me, like, I very much go by the whole excitement is the same as fear in your body. Like, so if you're afraid, like, you can switch that to excitement instantly. Um, and anyway, so this person sent me a video, and it was like a motivational YouTube video, which I love. I love these things. I haven't watched one or listened to one in a long time, and I think just legitimately because I don't need the motivation. I'm like, I'm motivated. I am so motivated. Like, I love, you know, I'm really passionate about all the things I'm doing, so I'm motivated. Um, but anyway, they sent this link, and I was like, okay. So I clicked on it. I went to it, and um, I it was so funny. Like, I first just like right off the bat was like, yes, love this stuff. Like, this is, I love these kinds of videos. The hype you up kind of stuff. And it just hit me like in the first minute or so of the video, I was like, holy crap. And I got this massive brain explosion. It was talking about loving what you do. And if you want to do something great in the world, you need to love what you do. And I was just like, I'm there. that was my goal when I started on this path, right? I wasn't super clear on all the specifics of what I wanted, that I wanted to, impact millions of lives, or I wanted to be on stages, or all of these kinds of things. But my goal was to do something great in the world, to make a big impact, right? And to do it through an avenue that I am passionate about, doing what I love, right? And I was just like, holy shit. It was, and I responded, I'm like, talk about loving what you do. I've got 4 podcasts, a blog, countless communities that I run, and inside and outside of my offers, like all of these different things I sell. I'm there. I've met my goal. And I was just like, wow, like it absolutely blew my mind. And I think that even with all of this reflecting, like I had not been completely aware. I had not completely realized, and probably because that was not a specific goal before. It was just a sort of a general goal that I had dreams that I would make an impact. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, um, it was not, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, it wasn't something I could really put a measuring stick to, right? I couldn't say like, not that I couldn't, but it was harder to look at it and be like, yeah, I've achieved that. And of course, like I'm not all the way to where I want to go ever. Um, my goals are much loftier now, right? But like I'm there. I'm that passionate about what I do. I love what I do that much. And that's amazing. Like it's just like, wow. Um, and like that's what I said to this person. I was like, I fucking love what I do. I'm insanely passionate about it. And that's why I'm ready to stand on stage for it, right? Like I am obsessed with what I do. And that's just, I don't know. It sounds so small, but it's so huge. And I could not be happier. I could not be more proud of myself. Like the dollar amount in my bank account doesn't matter. The numbers of people that I want to impact, like I'm not at the numbers, right? For my bank account, for number of people I'm impacting their lives, all of those things, but I'm already there as far as passion goes, as far as doing what I love. Um just yeah, wow, it really blew me away. So um and I think it's been small pivots and yet big shifts in the last 6 months of doing this podcast. Like holy cow, of doing this daily reflection and daily suspending disbelief to achieve my dreams. Like and I am I've started on a book plan for writing a book. I'm going to be speaking on stage next week. My offers are selling easier. I like everything. I'm there. And doing what I love is creating something great. It is making a big impact already and only getting bigger. And that's overwhelmingly amazing. Um, Now I'm going to cry. So I just thought that was really cool. I thought it was really, just really incredible clarity. It reminds me a lot of when I first, not when I first started coaching, like it was a few years back now. Um, and I had a client who always struggled with setting and meeting goals. And setting and meeting goals is like the structure thing I can do, like knowing exactly what steps to take to get there, I can do. And breaking down those big dreams into small action steps that are achievable, I can do. And I took this client through this process, and it's funny because one of the things that, and I don't always do this with every program that I run, but I should, um, was at the beginning of the program, at the beginning of our time together, I had her set goals. Like, what do you want to get out of this? And then when we got to the end, I got her to look at her list and she's like, oh my gosh, I did it. And just, I remember her face. I will remember her face forever. Her jaw dropped. She had the biggest smile on her face and was just like, holy what? And that's how I feel right now, is like, I was unaware that I got there. I was unaware that I hit this goal and it just slapped me in the face. And it was like, so it really, really blew me away. So whether that feels big to everyone listening or not, that's my big brain explosion of the day. That's what I have to share with you. And I will talk to you all tomorrow.